My bad. Oh, we're live. It made it. All right.
Here.
All right. Okay, that's not going to do.
We are, in fact,
All right.
here. Hello.
Time to share this on the Facebook. The people just could not wait today.
Okay.
Nice heartfelt post from the Celtics social team to Lamar Stevens. Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hello, Matthew sold the Grant TPE. Supposedly, Woj tweeted that they used the Grant TPE, but that doesn't make much sense. So I don't really know what's happening. Everyone talking about Tillman trade? Yes. Hello. We're here. How we doing? I told y'all about David Tillman. We're happy. Manny.
We told y'all.
There you go. W. Getting down to the end of Incognito. Respect. Glad you liked it. Glad you enjoyed. All right. I'm sure you're all itching about Xavier Tillman. The trade was just announced official, so Xavier Tillman officially a Celtic, even though it was reported this afternoon. So he'll be there.
Motherfucker, Timo. You know we fucking did that shit so fast. That part wasn't even out yet.
Hey, Timo, would you like to... No. Let me do this. Timo, would you like to read the description of the video, or would you like to continue spreading, slandering us online? You just go read the description. Go take a look.
Jonathan asking if Tillman's hurt. Pretty sure Tillman's like hurt in the same sense that like other guys that might be traded are hurt. And it's just, hey, you're not playing until we trade you, buddy.
He's day-to-day with a knee injury. Last time he played was the 29th. So I think he should be okay. I don't think Brad would have traded him for something nothing. Al's replacement? Absolutely not. Maybe long-term.
And they do have his replacement.
They do have his bird rights, which is important to note. So they can
bird rights rule
any amount of money they'd like. So he could be back.
We got the celebrity game roster.
Yeah, so he'll be there. The what? Oh, yes. Those did come out earlier yesterday, maybe? I remember seeing them, but... Let's see. Can't believe Brad Stevens would trade his son Lamar. It's tough, right? It's a tough world we live in. Grant replacement, if anyone. This is correct. Grant replacement is correct.
Yep.
Good take, Henry. Agree. Also true, Nemi's replacement. I think he takes Nemi's spot in the rotation for sure. It's going to be him and Cornette. Based on what they need. Can't shoot like Al. No, he can't, but he's not a bad shooter. Just
20% of the year.
Missing piece. Yeah, but he's been a good shooter in the past. Yes. I'm curious to I always like to look at there it is. I always like to look at connections to see if there's any connection to the Celtic. Xavier Tillman lost or beat? Lost to a current Celtic in the 2018 March Madness tournament.
2018? Like probably Pritchard.
Yep. Lost to a Celtic.
No.
Not Pritchard.
Oh, no,
do you want to keep guessing or you want me to just...
No, just
it's your boy. Lost to your boy. Don't get so mad. You got to calm the fuck down. We're playing a game. You got to stop being so angry.
You get mad more than anybody. You get mad at bullshit, dumb stuff.
That was the equivalent of I don't care. You could just say no. Just tell me. Don't say just fucking.
I don't like when you make me out to look like a clown.
It's not. It wasn't a clown. It's a guessing game.
Let's see how many times he can guess wrong, because there's no way I would know that.
Fuckhead. No D White All-Star selection. Yeah, I know. Tough. Very tough. Maybe Jalen Brunson misses it and he gets in, but I think he's...
We talked about it on... which show? Which of the million shows do we talk about that on today? Was it the pod?
The pod.
Yeah. I think they kind of got fucked.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Celtics should have another one.
Don't think Scotty Barnes should have got in over either of those guys. Just a take. I don't think Trae Young should have got it. We'll see today.
He also beat Tremont Waters in the tournament. He also beat... Wow, he beat the Zion Duke team. I didn't know that. That is very cool.
That Zion Duke team was kind of Mickey Mouse in the tournament. Even though they had like a bunch of NBA guys, it was like him, RJ Barrett. Who else was on the team?
They made it to the fourth round.
Did they?
The end of the world. Yeah, they did. They beat Taco. 3 teams. They did beat Taco by 1. It was close against Taco.
I remember that.
And they only lost to Michigan State by 1 point, so it was a great game. But Lower school knows why I watch a show. Hello, Tim. How we doing? Tim was good in the playoffs last year. That he was. He guarded Anthony Davis super well. We talked about this in the video. He's a great defender. He just needs to be a little bit better on offense. Trae Jones on Zion's Duke team. Yes, correct. Trae Jones was on that team. Is KP playing tonight? Where's the thing? Where's the thing?
Pull it up.
That is a yes. KP will be playing tonight. Don't you worry about it. Let me see the Celtics 5. It is what you would expect. There's the starting 5. D. White, Brown, Tatum, Horford, Porzingis. As for the Hawks, they are missing Dejounte Murray and DeAndre Hunter. So they will be rolling with a starting lineup of, and they're out Clint Capella. So they are starting Trae Young, Bogdanovich, Bey, Johnson, and Okongwu. There you go.
Bogdanovich, who's been in trade rumors. I think they both have, right? Both the Bogdanoviches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I kind of believe the All-Star voting doesn't make sense. Well, the coaches chose the reserves, and Adam Silver chose the replacement. So that's not in the voting. And the voting only makes up half of the starters, like, consideration. So it is what it is. It's tough. Did I miss stats? Probably. No, I haven't done it yet, Henry. I'll do it a little bit. He texted it to me today because he's not available to put it in the chat. But
oh, no.
I'd like to see O'Shea get minutes. I would also like to see O'Shea get minutes.
Any O'Shea minutes are good minutes, unless it's garbage time when the Celtics are getting the piss kicked out of them. That's not
and
good.
Tillman sneak Marcus back to Boston. He just puts him in a suitcase. You're coming with me, brother.
I would love that. Damn salary
100%.
cap. Should they abolish the salary cap? Yes or no?
No.
Only when it benefits me. New team to monitor for Bruce Brown.
Utah, your guys.
I'm telling you, Utah low-key should compete.
They're not bad. Not bad at all. Although their Timberwolves and Cavs picks are looking less and less valuable by the day.
Yeah. Cleveland has been hot, but Mitchell's contract is still going to expire.
It will, eventually.
I don't think he's in.
This year is turning out to be the same as last year, in my opinion. How so?
Say more.
Yeah, explain yourself. I don't get it.
I don't think so yet. I can kind of feel like if you don't feel super confident after watching like the last 2 weeks, but in terms of the way that this team plays, I think it's a little different. I think they just have more layers to them than last year. Last year it was 3 or bust. This year it's like threes and a little bit of post up.
They've got other stuff to do. I see my taunting convinced them to play. I was always committed. No one's gonna dissuade me. I have fully I'm letting it fly. We're gonna see what it gets.
Beard.
I'm not shaving it. I'm not fucking leaving.
A week. So
this has been, how long has it been, chat? You guys can actually, you know what? I can tell exactly how long it's been because we literally have a documentation of videos of us every single day for the past fucking year.
You guys are just scroll way back on the channel. You can find it through the shorts. Yeah. Probably the easiest is when I had the mustache.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Jared. You're a beast. Thank you, sir. Support it. Thank you. Henry says hello to Dad. Cavs are the team to watch besides New York and Boston. I normally would shun away and hit him with the. I would hit him with the. What's it called? But genuine question. If you were to rank what you believe are the best teams in the East, not by record, what would you do right now?
Celtics.
Genuinely.
Double space, Bucks.
Sure. Really? Okay.
Yeah, Bucks.
See, I think I might.
Probably New York because Embiid's hurt. Then Cleveland, then Philly, and so on.
I don't know, man. I might, and this isn't just to appease Andrew, I might be in on the Knicks over the Bucks. The defense is so much more solid. They've got a go-to score, and as much as you can hate on Randall, he can score, and that gives them multiple options. It gives them a lot of stuff. DiVincenzo's putting up 30 a night right now. I don't know. I'm drinking the Andrew Kool-Aid. I can't lie. Apologies.
Well, the thing about Randall is if you give him the ball, it's going to go poorly 60% of the time. That's the problem. Whether it's fumble around and get lucky, or fumble around and turn it over, or fumble around and throw it off the
Sam's
back.
gone.
I'm here. I can hear the PA.
You froze for a sec.
Maybe it's you that is gone.
Nope. I don't think so.
Anyway, Randall, uncoordinated.
That's funny. I like that. Spiders just making the point. Same time last year we traded from Muscala. Didn't really do anything. Last year we lost to the Pacers, and this year we lose the Lakers at home. I suppose. I feel like there have been far less bad losses and bad games this year, though. I'm not ready to overreact just yet. Looks like Iguodala. I froze?
I want Iguodala.
Maybe I'm wrong. Apologies. There you go.
Stomach bug. Doc Rivers was cooked after 2008. You think so? I don't know if he was. I don't know how fair that is. He was cooked eventually. 2009, KG gets hurt. 2010, Perk gets hurt. Maybe after that, 2011, they trade Perk and Shaq can't stay healthy. And I guess you could say 2012, they blew a lead to Miami. But I don't know. I probably stand by if Brad was the coach of those Celtic teams, they might have won more championships, but I think Doc was fine. I don't know if those losses can solely be pinned on him. I don't know how fair that is. I'm not going to stand for the Doc hate. I'm just not. I also am not old enough to remember 2010 vividly. I don't have any strong takes. I know there are many out there that say they got absolutely fucked on Game 7.
Let's see. Yeah, stomach bug hanging out. Danny, Danny just texted me randomly. Sometimes Danny will just hit me with like random basketball questions. I don't know the context, but he's probably having conversations. He just goes, "Where do you rank Paul Gasol all time?" And I'm just like, "What? For what?" My response was top 50 ? Because I feel like that's probably right around where
top 50.
But I think so. I don't know.
Was he
I
in
think
the
around
top
top
75?
He was, which is why I said top. I looked up the list,
fair then.
and he was. They top 75 list put him at around 42. I think he was top 50. No, sorry, he wasn't top 75, but maybe top 50 is too harsh. But then you look at some of the other guys in top 75. Like, did he have a better career than Tracy McGrady? Did he have a better career than like Lenny Wilkins?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm
Tracy
saying
McGrady
around
is super overrated. Win a playoff series, king. We're looking at all the notifications. Speaking of the teams involved today, New Orleans and Atlanta have been in conversations. Jake Fisher says, if my goddamn phone would open.
About Dejounte Murray?
Yeah, Dejounte Murray, but it's not particularly close. But that would explain his back injury because he was lugging around his backpack that's packed for when he gets traded, and he hurt himself.
Was he? Was this a joke or was it?
Yes.
I couldn't
it's
tell.
He's out
this
tonight,
guy might get traded. If you were saying.
No, he's not.
I know. Let's see.
Jared T-Mac under
right after
career. He's just like me for real.
Tom.
I think Tibbs is around Henry's 2009 as well.
Let's take a look. He left Boston after the 2009-10 season. So he was through the next year. So he was in Boston 3 years, 08, 09, 10. Then he left the head coach Chicago.
And they got good.
Yeah.
Good for Tibbs.
Tibbs a good coach, man.
Respect.
I agree.
Except for right
now. 2 years later. Let's see. Final answer. Dejounte and the Pelicans would be what they need.
I agree.
I would like it for him. I think
we talked about the Pelicans as a landing spot. Also, the Spurs. And what is it, Andrew? Are they one player of the way or the best team ever? Make up your fucking mind. Just playing both sides of the fence, because then if they lose, he's like, oh, one more player, and they'll be the best team. All we've heard is, the Knicks are the greatest team of all time.
They're playing really well right now, but they're still.
What was the Celtics record at this point last year?
Not as good. I can tell you.
They started off very
Looks
similar,
insane,
but
actually.
then they fell off a cliff and never completely got back to like being, hey, I'm super confident in them every day.
What are the Celtics right now?
38-12.
This time last year, through 50 games,
They
excuse
were
me, easy
ass.
math, they were, let's see, through 50 games, they were 35-15.
Yeah.
So a little bit worse. A little bit worse.
Even though they still would have a stranglehold on the East this year. Right now, they would be 3 games up.
Something like that. I'd say one more player gets hurt. We're still talking. Guys. Please.
Jack, please spam it so somebody has a seizure.
Okay. Spam what?
That
I don't know what
way-
you're talking about.
That way, like, there is actual consequences for this.
Let's see. Second easiest strength schedule match number 1. Yeah, Celtics in a good spot. They just got to keep pick up the pace from here on out. I agree, 100%. I think the way they're playing this year is much more conducive with winning at a consistent level, especially heading into the postseason.
Yeah, there's just more layers to their like offense. We kind of talked about it at the top of the show. The fact that Porzingis is on this team gives them a whole new threat. Instead of just Tatum and Brown taking turns being like, look how sick I can create shots, they can also throw it to Porzingis at the free throw line. He can just turn around and shoot over whoever's guarding him or draw a double and kick to the open guy. And I feel like they have created far more open shots this year, which I don't even know if you can look at. And don't kill yourself looking at it. But it just, eye test, they've taken a lot more open shots. Like the shot quality has been better.
Agree. That's what happens when you had good players. Walsh needs muscle nuts. Yeah, I just think Walsh is a year away, maybe a couple years away. We'll see. Do you think Brad makes? I do. I think he'll end up making another trade. I just don't know what it'll be.
Jack,
we will. That's good transition, though. Sorry, we'll be live for the trade deadline, just to let people know, since you guys are here and actively listening. We'll be live for the trade deadline around 1:30. Keep an eye on it. Andrew, I'm going to ban you. No, I'm just kidding. Live for the trade deadline around 1:30. So we'll be live for that. Make sure to tune in. Brian Robb, however, did just report earlier today that they're expected to make.
They're not done. Job's not finished.
100%.
And they're going to be aggressive, is what he says. So there's
I'm going to schedule that trade deadline thing now.
All right, go ahead. Put it for like 1:15.
1:15. Worst case, we push it back. Worst case, we start early. It worked for me.
But anyways, Celtics are not finished. They will continue to be aggressive. Now that they've brought in a big guy, I don't really think Drummond's on the table. I think that means that, any other big guys on the table. So does that mean Chris Dunn? That they have to be interested in one of those guys. It has to be Chris Dunn, Lonnie Walker. Fontecchio's been traded, so he's out. Otto Porter is still a name that fits the, hey, I'm not a big guy.
Also, for what it's worth,
Pat Bev.
The trade they made makes it significantly less likely, in my opinion, that they trade for anybody outside the TPE, because they would have to trade Brissett in that case now, because they lost one of the minimum contracts in the Tillman deal. So I don't think it's going to be anything. Yes, and that's why I'd say like less likely. Chris Dunn would be where I place my bet.
Is legitimately good, and
I do too.
Help them be competitive. I think it says a lot about guys who go out of the league and they come back and actually play well. Because they went out, they got better, and they worked their ass off to get where they're at. I feel like a lot of guys go out of the league because they can't commit to the, hey, I'm not the star of the team anymore, part of being in the NBA. We talk about this all the time. Like, guys play their whole life. They are the best guy on the team. And I think Keith told us this. I don't know if it was on a pod or in the Celtics blog. I need to really stop, like, just outing Keith in the Celtics blog chat. But he was like, yeah, that's like a big part of like having a long NBA career. It just depends on how quickly you figure out you might not be the guy.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Let's see. What else we got cooking up here?
Fellas, I'm super late. This is Joey Spatula. It's okay.
Hello. We also like the Tillman move. I think we're both very in on it as well, correct? I don't want to speak for you.
Imagine if I hated it.
Yeah, right. I'm all in, though. I think it's good. Who else should I put on the thumbnail? I have Alex Caruso, Chris Dunn on the thumbnail. Who else is going on the trade deadline?
Pat Bev.
You're right. Good call. Patrick Beverly will bring him in.
Can you put Brad
Chad, who else
Stevens?
should I put on it? I could put Brad Stevens. That's not bad.
Can you put Peyton? Because they have been active. Best trading team in the NBA.
All right. Let me ask Chat instead. I'm not putting fucking Pete in.
Chat, say Peyton. Lonnie
I'm
Walker.
not putting Pete in. I refuse. Just start
Put
screaming.
Jared on the thumbnail.
I will throw Brad on the thumbnail, though. That's a good idea.
You could put Danny Ainge.
Good. I was thinking more players, but
what if you put well, Jake did say Drew Holiday.
I need two more. Not
two more. You could put Pritchard, I guess. Like a last resort. Otto Porter. Did you say him?
I haven't put Otto Porter on yet. That's a good one. Lonnie Walker is a good one. I'm trying to think of like names people might be like super in on.
Well, everyone kept saying Drummond, but that's dead. You can still put him up there. They technically could go get him.
They could.
Good luck to Stevens. I thought that jumper would improve, says Garrison. Okay, interesting layer to the Memphis Celtics trade. Lamar Stevens is going to have a lot of opportunity to play basketball.
This is true. I didn't even think of that.
I was right. I did our little How About Them Celtics article on the website, which we now have. So if you want like news and stuff or just rumors, whatever we decide to write, it'll be up there. So you can go read it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, shit. Lamar Stevens is actually like not getting completely fucked. Like he's going to go play for a Grizzlies team that has nobody playing for them. And he's going to get opportunities to show out and be like, hey, look, I'm good.
Is Otto Porter the move? I guess people like Otto Porter, so I'll put Otto Porter on. That's fine with me. Yeah, I didn't even think of that sort of a. There's no good pictures of Otto Porter in a Raptors uniform because he was out all last season.
Can we get a band?
Maybe not. We like Pat Bev. Javon Carter, that's not a bad one. I already have one Bulls player though. I like Caruso. I also think it's unlikely now.
Put KD. Put nonsense on there. Like put Curry.
Someone replied to me on Twitter and said they're getting Curry now because Drew's out tonight. And I'm like, I don't know if that's the pathway you should follow. Who else have we
Curry
brought up?
For Drew, Wood.
Like? But yeah, Sam mentioned it. Go check out howabouttthemceltics.com. We're writing now. I guess we haven't.
Really we write anyway.
I know, but like we're writing more. Maybe we'll do some mailbags. That would be kind of cool. We could do mailbags there, even though we have the email.
It's not bad.
But emails would be cool. We could.
Don't we have a domain email now?
I would need to make them, but we can. But I mean, we already. It's so established that that's our email that I feel like we should not.
Okay.
But we could eventually.
That would like everyone would be like, oh shit, like real
Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey is the name that people like.
Sadiq Bey, who's playing today.
That he is. Audition time.
Yeah, so he's not getting traded.
Birkin. Fuck no. Please.
Put Mr. Beast, says Jared.
I'll put Nick Richards, so Mr. Beast will be there in spirit.
Oh man, I forgot about Nick Richards. I'm actually kind of bummed that they didn't trade for him now.
I still like Tillman better, to be honest. I think
I like Tillman. I'm just like kind of perplexed that he can't make field goals.
I think a big part of it is because he's been in a role where he's had to create for himself so much more often this year. And that's just not what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to put it in my piece tomorrow, so I won't say it here, but I've got some stuff I got from some Memphis reporters from my article. So I'll be there, but like, it's a lot of like, yeah. They had some very good things to say though. So I'm excited about this. Sources is correct. Yes, sir. All right, let's cook with this thumbnail, baby.
How many likes we got, Jack?
Oh, good question.
I'll tell you what, is I went to Burger King before the stream while I filibuster. You have it?
We're at 16 without me asking. You guys are kind of beasts. I can't lie. You guys are kind of cooking.
Get it to 20.
Yeah, get it to 20. Please.
But I went to Burger King and I go through the drive-thru and I'm obviously in a hurry because, showtime. And I get to the window and they're like, can you please like park in the front? We'll bring your food out. Worst case scenario ever when you're in a rush.
That's disastrous.
I should just ask for my money back. I got here in time, but
you did. Respect. I mean, Yeah, we were here. You're here by 7-ish, or no,
Slammed
like
home
right at 7.
three Royal Crispy Wraps. You know they say you rule to
How
you
are
at
they?
Burger King every time they finish talking to you now?
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
Are you serious? I
Yeah.
cannot tell if you're serious.
Guy, no, I'm serious. The guy on the drive-through speaker was like, "You
Actually.
rule," and then yeah, the one that took my credit card was like, "You rule," and I was like, "Thanks, you too."
Hold up. I'm not even in the tab. I can't. Oh, you're serious?
Yeah, I'm
What?
serious. I'm not fucking with you. I wouldn't make this up.
That's crazy. Yes, you would. That is absolutely something you would
He's
make
gonna
up.
break his Chick-fil-A streak to go to Burger King tomorrow just to see.
No, I had Burger King the other night. Not very good. Not a fan.
Whopper, 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 Whopper. You have to get the Royal
And now
Crispy Wraps. That's why honey mustard, chicken, don't miss.
That does sound good, but I don't know, I'm not a Burger King guy. I'm a Wendy's, a McDonald's guy.
The only thing I like at Burger King is those Royal Crispies, and it was on my way home. Otherwise, I would have went to Chipotle. Fine establishment.
I haven't had Chipotle in a minute.
Jack is saying Tillman is an underrated passer. We agree.
I've heard that too. Yes.
We watched those videos today, and he made some good passes. Like, I was kind of making fun of him, but I forget who pointed this out. Props to them. Might have been Nate on Twitter, who was like, he plays very similar to Horford, where he is doing those high dribble handoffs and hitting guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jack's dad has arrived.
Hello, Dad. I forgot to put his parlay. He texted it to me. Let me find it. I was making a thumbnail. My bad. All right. Here we go.
Parlay can come from Papa himself if you want.
It can't. I don't think he's in a place. I think he's like listening and can occasionally say like something. I don't think he's like in a place where he's fully focused. So I'm going to. He's working. I'll put it in the chat for you, Dad. All right. You got it. All right.
Tillman joining the stock exchange says stomach bug. It's true. 2.1 stocks per game. Pretty good number. Tom, is it on the Whoppers with or without cheese, Tom? Dennis says In-N-Out Burger, best place. Animal style burger and fries is go-to bomb. Jack, you had the animal style fries when we went to Vegas.
Good.
I went
Very
to In-N-Out in LA.
I'm a fan.
I do not like making my fries soggy. I just don't.
They're good.
I think the animal sauce was on my burger, though, and it was fine.
It's good. I don't like onions, and it's still good. Here's the parlay.
Jack's dad says no.
JT 25. My dad doesn't like pickles. JT 25, KP 15, Derrick White 15, Trae 25. Derrick White and JT both hit 3 threes in first half full time. So that's what we got cooking up in the lab today.
That's not like the craziest line.
No
Jalen there. No faith from Papa.
He was questionable, so he didn't want to bet on Jalen in case he was.
Whenever we call Jack's dad Papa, I just picture Papa from Stranger Things abusing children.
Papa from what?
Stranger Things. Abusing the scientist. He abuses the children.
Oh, yes. Hit the like button. Yes, please. Please like the stream. We'd appreciate it. We are now at 29 likes.
29 likes and 3 Facebook likes.
True. I disrespect Facebook too often.
Yeah, you really do. Piece of shit. Even though one of them's my mom. So does that really count?
I don't count on here. I just go to YouTube to count. So I never look at Facebook.
We're at 60 people in here right now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. Make it the thumbnail
Trade
right now.
deadline live stream. Last year, I was in a fucking body bag, if you remember. I had the robe on. I was cooked, and I survived the whole 3 hours.
You're a trooper. All right, let's see.
Joey Spatula says Facebook counts. Or no, my mom's like counts. Thanks, Joey.
I agree. I think it counts.
This guy I play basketball with just got permission from his wife to play on our men's league team. That's going to be a great way to live someday.
Who? Somebody I know? Or no?
No, you don't know.
Okay.
Sam loving sickness lore started that day. No, I was miserable that day because we were on the live stream and I was broken. I was a broken man on the live stream. It was terrible.
It's true. All right. Any final thoughts, Sam? We can get out of here.
Good chat today. Again, video in the morning. Pod in the morning, actually. Full pod. So be there.
A lot of editing for me later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to be here tomorrow around 1:30-ish, maybe 1:15. That's when we'll try to go live for the trade deadline. We'll be here breaking down all the action, Celtics and non-Celtics. We got you. We'll be here. Don't worry about it.
It's not next podcast.
We'll be there. Kylian Mbappe. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to How About Them Celtics. Check out howabouttthemceltics.com if you want to read some stuff there. Send us, comment. If you comment on the website, we'll do a mailbag. That can be the differentiator.
Okay.
You can comment on the articles. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Yes, please. Pod at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. And we'll see y'all later.